sister's weight of 1,000 pounds, Amy Slaton breaks down in tears as she makes a promise to start a new life in a sneak preview for the show that was shot before she was arrested. Amy, who is 36 years old, is shown in a trailer for tonight's season opener struggling to keep her emotions in check as she discusses her divorce from Michael Halterman, who is 41 years old, which occurred a year ago. When the reality star was speaking to her sister Amanda, who is 43 years old, she expressed her desire to get rid of her couches since they remind her of the mill operator. Almost immediately, the topic of discussion is around her mental health, her physical health, and even her attractiveness. Amy discloses that she is eager to begin a new chapter in her life, that she is interested in altering her hairstyle, and that she is hoping to have her extra skin removed. Her brother gives her the following response: "You are going to have to make new memories here that shed light on the negative ones. You are not giving yourself enough credit. You are capable of accomplishing this." Following the support that Amy received, she says, "Right now, I'm just gonna focus on me and my mental health, my physical health, my outer appearance. I'm ready to change up the hair color. I just want to get some new hair and get rid of all this excess skin." She continues by saying, "I'm just ready to start a new life, and I need to have skin removal." This is spoken in a piece in front of the camera. "I feel like a balloon that has lost its air. The reason for this is that I am now having a hard time loving myself, but I am going to figure out a method to love myself in the future. Take it 1 second at a time for the time being." Before Amy was arrested on allegations of drug possession and endangering the welfare of a kid in a zoo, the scenes were shot. Amy was accused of possessing magic mushrooms and marijuana at the time of her arrest. The TLC actress and her companion Brian Scott Laverne were both arrested on Labor Day in Crockett County, Tennessee. The incident took place in Tennessee. Following Amy's allegation that she was bitten by a camel, sheriff's deputies were dispatched to West Tennis Safari Park in Alamo, Tennessee, which is located around 45 minutes northwest of Jackson 1 month ago. The actress, who weighs 1,000 pounds, stated that she was bit by the camel as she and her boyfriend Brian were participating in the park's drive-through safari and feeding camels from their vehicle. In spite of this, when sheriff's deputies arrived to assist the sufferer, they discovered that their car was emitting an overpowering odor. Amy and Laverne were taken into custody when the police conducted a search of their vehicle and discovered what they believed to be psilocybin mushrooms as well as marijuana. At the time of the arrest, there were also 2 children who were less than 8 years old, according to officials from the sheriff's office. In the meanwhile, the children were handed over to a relative, and the 2 individuals were sent to jail. Bite that is hallucinated? In an interview with TMZ, one of the proprietors of the safari park, John Conley, stated that he did not trust Amy's accusations. Because the skin was filleted open and there was no damaged tissue, the proprietor of the business stated to the source that the cut that was located above Amy's elbow did not match a camel bite incident. John added that the park has investigated the security footage in an attempt to provide evidence in support of her assertions, but nothing has been found. The source was able to secure photographs that showed Amy lying on a stretcher with a shirt wrapped across the region around her elbows. According to John, the park's drive-through safari is visited by hundreds of people without any incidents occurring. It has now been brought to the attention of the United States Sun that Amy and Brian remained detained as of Tuesday, following their appearance before Judge Paul Conley. Considerations of bonds. Both suspects, who are charged with unlawful possession of Schedule I, illegal possession of Schedule 6, and 2 charges of child endangerment, were provided with a bail of $10,000 by the judge. In an interview with the United States Sun, Stephen Sutton, a public information officer for the Crockett County Sheriff's Department, stated that Amy and Brian are still being held by the officials. They appeared before Judge Paul Conley this morning, and he granted each of them a bail of $10,000. The family and financial arrangements that need to be made in order for them to be bonded out are now being delayed. In addition to smelling and observing what they thought was marijuana, the cops saw what they thought were mushrooms while they were inside the vehicle. They also saw what they thought was marijuana. In a dramatic sneak peek of 1,000 pound Sisters, Amy Slaton faces an emotional turning point as she breaks down in tears, vowing to start a new life just before her shocking arrest. Amy, who has been a central figure in the show's narrative, is known for her weight loss journey alongside her sister Tammy Slaton. But in this latest reveal, viewers are offered a glimpse into the depths of Amy's personal struggles that extend beyond her physical transformation. The teaser shows Amy in a highly emotional state, sitting with her sister Tammy, expressing how overwhelmed she has felt by the pressures of her life. The weight of raising 2 young children, maintaining her health journey, and the ongoing strain in her marriage to Michael Halterman have taken a toll on her well-being. Amy opens up about her feelings of isolation and failure, which have led her to this point of breaking down. The scene cuts to a montage of Amy reflecting on her challenges. She speaks candidly about wanting to be a better mother and a better person, but the obstacles seem insurmountable. "I've been carrying so much weight on my shoulders, and it's not just the physical weight. It's emotional, it's mental, and I don't know how to keep going like this," she says, her voice cracking with emotion. What makes this particular moment even more poignant is the fact that it was filmed before Amy's arrest, adding a layer of tension and tragedy to her vow to start a new life. The show, which has always been open about the Slaton sisters' highs and lows, dives deeper into the complexities of Amy's struggles beyond the cameras. Fans are left wondering how much of this emotional turmoil contributed to the events leading up to her legal troubles. Amy's emotional breakdown strikes a chord with viewers who have followed her journey since the beginning. As someone who once felt like a hopeless case due to her weight, Amy's initial success in losing weight and having children was a beacon of hope for many fans. But as life has gotten more complicated, the stress and unresolved issues have resurfaced in painful ways. The sneak peek also features interactions with Tammy, who, despite her own significant challenges, tries to be a voice of comfort for Amy. Tammy, who has experienced her own weight loss triumphs and setbacks, encourages her sister to take things one step at a time. "You've been through so much, Amy. You're strong." In light of Amy's arrest, this scene gains even more significance. The preview hints that Amy's internal struggles were already reaching a boiling point, even before her legal issues came into play. Fans are left to speculate how much of her personal turmoil influenced her decisions and what the future holds for her in the aftermath. As the season progresses, 1,000 pound sisters will likely explore the fallout from Amy's emotional breakdown and arrest. The show has always been raw and honest in its portrayal of the Slaton family, and this latest chapter in Amy's life promises to be no different. For viewers, Amy's vow to start a new life serves as both a cry for help and a hopeful declaration that she can, once again, turn things around. The upcoming episodes will dive deeper into Amy's mental health, her struggles with motherhood, and how she plans to rebuild herself after hitting rock bottom. Fans will be watching closely to see how Amy's journey unfolds, hoping that she can find the strength to heal and truly start over, just as she vowed to do in this emotional sneak peek.